Now we start with question number second, exercise 3.2. Here in this question, we have to find out whether the graph of the given equation intersect with each other, or the lines are parallel to each other, or coincident. So, students, as I explained you earlier also, that we have to find the ratios of the coefficient of x, the coefficient of y, and the constant terms. With this, we can find out whether the lines intersect, parallel, or coincident. So let's see. So here A1 is the coefficient of x in first equation, which is 5. B1 is -4 and C1 is 8. A2 7, B2 6, and C2 is -9. So let us find the ratio of A1 and A2 now. So therefore, what is A1 by A2? It is 5 by 7, B1 by B2 -4 by 6, which can be further simplified as -2 by 3, and C1 by C2 is 8 by 9. Now look at the ratio. So here, since A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, and students, we know that when these ratios are not equal, it means the lines are intersecting with each other. So therefore, the lines intersect with each other. Understand, students? So बेटा हमें यही बताना था कि whether the lines representing the pair of intersect at a point. So it means that yes, the lines intersect with each other at a point. मतलब कि इनका यूनिक सोल्यूशन होगा, एक ही होगा. अंडरस्टैंड? सो the second example, here again we have to find out the ratios of x, coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and the constant terms. So what is a1 here? A1 is 9, b1 3, c1 12. So, and in case of a second equation, what is a2? A2 is 18, b2 is 6, and c2 is 24. Now let us find their ratios. Now since a1 by a2 कितना आ गया आपका? 9 by 18, which is 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is 3 by 6, which is again 1 by 2. And c1 by c2 is 12 by 24, which is again 1 by 2. Now students, look at here. Now therefore, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. तो जब when the ratios of the coefficient of x, y, and the constant terms, they are same. So it means what? This means the two lines are coincident. Means what they do? They will overlap. So therefore, the graphs of given lines are coincident. Coincident means when you draw the graph, the lines will overlap. Understand? Now in this third part, again we will find the ratios of the coefficient of x, y, and the constant term. So let's see. Here, first of all, we write what are the coefficients. A1 is 6, B1 is -3, C1 is 10, and A2 is 2, B2 is -1, because here it is minus y. So the coefficient of y is -1, and C2 is 9. So let's find the ratios of there. Therefore, what is A1 by A2? 6 by 2, which is 3. B1 by B2 is minus 3 minus 1, which is again 3. And C1 by C2 is 10 by 9. So students, look at here. Here the ratios of A1 by A2 and B1 by B2, they are same but not equal to C1 by C2. So since A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. So this is the third condition. So if this is the case, it means the graph that we draw, they are parallel to each other. So therefore, the lines of given equations are what? They are parallel to each other. Understand, students? Now in question number 3, we have to find out whether the pair of linear equations which are given are consistent or inconsistent. Now, first of all, you must understand what is the difference between consistent and consistent. Consistent equations are those which have solution, whether unique or infinite. अब infinite solution कब होता है? When the lines overlap each other. And unique solution कब होता है? When the lines intersect each other. And inconsistent equation कब होंगी? When the lines are parallel. क्योंकि जब लाइन काटेगी ही नहीं तो सॉल्यूशन होगा ही नहीं. Okay, but now consistent equation भी दो तरह की हैं. As I told you, if the lines intersect, the equations are consistent. But when the lines are overlapping or coincident, then the equations are consistent but dependent. Understand? So let's see here. Now here, first of all, we have to find the coefficients of x, y. So A1 is 3, B1 is 2, and C1 is 5. And what is A2? A2 is 2, B2 is minus 3, and C2 is 7. Now since what, first of all, we have to find A1 by A2. It is 3 by 2, B1 by B2 is 2 by minus 3, which can be written as minus 3 by 2. अब अगर ये दोनों ही इक्वल हैं तो हमें थर्ड रेशियो की तो वैसे जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी. Now since A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, so means the equations are having unique solution, means they will intersect, and if the lines intersect means the pair of linear equations are consistent. So therefore the lines of given equations intersect at one point and are what? Consistent. Okay, so they are consistent. So let us find out for the second part of question number 3. Here, first write down the coefficients. A1 is 2, B1 is minus 3, and C1 is 8. A2 is 4, B2 is minus 6, and C2 is 9. So students, so if you look at here, we have to find the ratios. So A1 by 2 कितना हो जाएगा? 2 by 4, which comes to be 1 by 2, and B1 by B2 is minus 3 by 6, which again comes to be 1 by 2. Now here C1 by C2 is 8 by 9. Now students, look at here. Now therefore A1 by A2 1/2 है और B1 by B2 ये भी 1/2 है, बट नॉट इक्वल टू C1 by C2। तो स्टूडेंट्स, जब कभी भी इस तरह का रिलेशन आ जाए तो लाइंस क्या होती हैं? द लाइंस विल नेवर इंटरसेक्ट, दे आर पैरेलल। सो इफ द लाइंस ऑफ द ग्राफ आर पैरेलल, it means they are inconsistent. So therefore the lines of given equations are parallel to each other. So हमें पता है जब पैरेलल है तो कोई काटेगी नहीं, so and are inconsistent. Okay, now in these equations A1 is 3/2, B1 is 5/3 and C1 is 7, A2 is 9, B2 is -10 and C2 is 14. So therefore find out the ratios. 3/2 by 9. So this can be written as 3/2 into 9, that is 1/6. Understand? Because when you simplify it further, you will get 1/6. Now B1 by B2 is equal to 5/3 by -10. So here we have -10 into 3. What we have? -1/6. So अब आपको C1 by C2 तो निकालने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, क्योंकि इन दोनों की रेशो जो है वो सेम नहीं आई। दे आर वैल्यू सेम है बट देयर साइंस आर नॉट सेम। तो सिंस A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 and we know that whenever this is the case, so therefore the lines of given equations are intersecting at one point, and we know if the lines will intersect at one point, they are consistent and are consistent. Okay, understand? So therefore the lines are consistent. Now in fourth part, A1 is 5, B1 is -3, C1 is 11, A2 means coefficient of x of the second equation is -10, B2 is 6 and C2 is -22. So let's find their ratios. Therefore A1 by A2 is equal to 5 by -10, which is -1/2. B1 by B2 is -3/6, which is again -1/2, and C1 by C2 is 11 upon -22, which is again -1/2. So here what we get, since their ratios are same, हर रेशियो में -1/2 ही आया है, इट मीन्स क्या होगा, what type of graph we have, so therefore these lines have which graph, they are overlapping each other, means the lines are coincident. So जब lines coincident होंगी तो क्या होगा, equations are consistent लेकिन dependent. Okay, so thus the lines of given equations are coincident. Coincident means they will overlap or overlapping. तो आई टोल्ड यू, जब कभी भी आपकी जो लाइंस हैं वो ओवरलैप करें या यू कैन से कोइंसिडेंट हो, सो द इक्वेशंस आर इनकंसिस्टेंट. और कंसिस्टेंट क्या होगा? दे आर कंसिस्टेंट. सो देयरफॉर द इक्वेशंस आर कंसिस्टेंट बट डिपेंडेंट. क्योंकि हमारा तो ग्राफ चाहे सिंगल बने या इनफाइनाइट बने, होता वो कंसिस्टेंट ही है. लेकिन जब व्हेन दे ओवरलैप देन द equations are consistent and dependent. Fifth and the last part, again we find out the coefficients of x, y and constant term. It is 4 by 3, b1 is 2 and c1 is 8. a2 coefficient of x2, b2 is coefficient of y which is 3 and c2 is 12. Now since a1 by a2 क्या आ रहा है हमारा? 4 by 2 into 3, so 2 2s are 4, we have 2 by 3. Now b1 by b2 is 2 by 3 and c1 by c2 is 8 by 12, again 2 by 3. So अब यहां पर हमें क्या मिला? Here the all the ratios are same. Now since the ratios are same, therefore a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. तीनों सेम है. So it means what type of graph we have? So therefore the lines of given linear equations are parallel. पैरेलल होंगी या कोइंसिडेंट होंगी? नो, दे आर कोइंसिडेंट. So if they are coincident, it means the equations are consistent and thus the equations are consistent but dependent. तो मतलब कि ये जो ग्राफ बनेगा वो कंसिस्टेंट होगा लेकिन डिपेंडेंट होगा. Okay students, now here the equations are consistent. If the equations are consistent, then you have to solve them graphically. So look at here. So here a1 is 1, b1 is 1 and c1 is 5 because coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y is 1. a2 is 2, b2 is 2 and c2 is 10. So let's find their ratios. So since a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2 and c1 by c2 is again 1 by 2. So जब तीनों की रेशो सेम होती है, स्टूडेंट्स वी नो दैट द इक्वेशंस आर कंसिस्टेंट. और मैं क्या बताया गया था? अगर कंसिस्टेंट है तब ग्राफ ड्रॉ करो. सो therefore a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Thus the linear equations are consistent. लेकिन कंसिस्टेंट के साथ साथ ये क्या है? डिपेंडेंट है. कंसिस्टेंट एंड डिपेंडेंट. सो लेट अस ड्रॉ इट्स ग्राफ. नाउ अब इसका ग्राफ ड्रॉ करने के लिए क्या करेंगे हम? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू फाइंड देयर वैल्यूज. सो फर्स्ट वी टेक द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. सो दिस x plus y equal to 5 can be written as x is equal to 5 minus y. So find out the set of values. I told you earlier we need at least 3 values. So if you put y is equal to 2, what is 5 minus 2 is 3. तो in this way the value of x comes to be 3. अब आप इसमें कोई भी वैल्यू पुट कर देना बच्चों, लेकिन याद रखना those value must be nearby the origin. 5 के आसपास ही होनी चाहिए वैल्यूज. So if you take 3, 5 minus 3 is 2. If you take 4, 5 minus 4 is 1. So this is one set of values. Now take another equation, and 2x plus 2y equals to 10. So what is 2x? 2x comes to be 10 minus 2y. It means the value of x कितना हो जाएगा? 10 minus 2y by 2. So students, आप देखोगे क्योंकि हमें पहले ही पता चल गया है क्या कि इक्वेशन कैसी होंगी, डिपेंडेंट होंगी, मतलब ओवरलैप करेंगी. तो यू कैन टेक पॉइंट्स. अब हम बेटा लेते हैं पॉइंट वो जो यहां पर नहीं लिए हमने. वाई हम लेते हैं 0. मान लो हमने 0 ले लिया. सो व्हाट इज 2 into 0? 0. 10 minus 0 is 10. 10 by 2 is 5. 5 आ गया. Then if you take y is 1, 2 into 1 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 by 2 is 4. यहाँ 4 आ गया. ओके. सो इफ यू टेक, मान लो आप ले लेते हो -1 ले लेते हो, चलो क्या फर्क पड़ता है. सो इफ यू टेक -1 प्लस 2 आ गया. 12. 12 by 2 is 6. तो स्टूडेंट्स इन दिस वे वी हैव the set of values. Now let us draw the graph. First we draw the graph for first equation. X is 3. So 3 is here and y is 2. It is somewhere here. Okay. Students, please draw the graphs on graph sheets only. बिना ग्राफ शीट्स के ड्रॉ करोगे तो आपकी लाइन हो सकता है स्ट्रेट ना आए. x का 2 and y 3. x2 y3. Somewhere here. x1 y4. x1 y4. Someone here. So let us see whether the lines are straight or not. Okay. So in this way what we have? We have the line, this one. अब देखते हैं नेक्स्ट. 5 0 x 5 y 0 4 1 x का 4 y का 1. यस, ये इसके ऊपर ही आ रहा है. ओके. x 6 y -1. x 6 y -1 here. सो अब बच्चों जब हम इसको ड्रॉ करेंगे बेटा, सो देखेंगे कि लाइंस कैसे आ रही हैं. नाउ अब बेटा लेट अस जॉइन दीज पॉइंट्स आल्सो. सो व्हाट वी डू व्हेन वी जॉइन देम. अब बेटा ध्यान देखो बच्चे, दीज लाइन जो है ये वही बनेगी जो पहले वाली थी, इसको वो ओवरलैप कर जाएगी. ओके. सो मतलब क्या हो गया, यहां पर हमारी जो लाइन कैसे आ गई, दे आर coincident. So let us label it. But don't forget to label them. 4 1 3 2 2 3. It is 1 4 and it is 6 -1. So बेटा आप देखोगे कि ये जो लाइन आई है ऐसे लग रही है कि एक ही लाइन है. So that's why these lines are consistent and dependent. Dependent means they will overlap each other. Now the second part, again find the coefficients. So here a1 is 1, b1 is -1 and c1 is 8. What is a2? A2 is 3, b2 is -3 and c2 is 16. Let's find the ratios. So a1 by a2 कितना हो जाएगा, 1/3. b1 by b2 is again 1/3 and c1 by c2 is 8/16. वो क्या आ गया, 1/2. अब देखिए यहाँ, since a1 by a2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. So I told you earlier also, whenever the ratios of A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are equal but not equal to C1 by C2, it means the equations are inconsistent. तो हमें क्या लिखा गया था कि if the equations are consistent, then obtain their solution graphically. So क्या लिखेंगे? So therefore the linear equations are what? They are inconsistent. जो इनकंसिस्टेंट होती है उनका सोल्यूशन कितना होता है? नो सोल्यूशन. एंड हैव नो सोल्यूशन. अंडरस्टैंड? ठीक है. तो वैसे तो इसका ग्राफ कैसे बनेगा? इनका ग्राफ बनता है पैरेलल लाइंस, बट हमें बोला गया कि ग्राफ उसी का ड्रॉ करो विच इज कंसिस्टेंट. तो दैट्स व्हाई वी हैवंट ड्रॉ दिस ग्राफ ऑफ दिस इक्वेशन. नाउ द फोर्थ पार्ट हियर, A1 is 2, B1 is minus 2, and C1 is again minus 2. A2 is 4, B2 is minus 4, and C2 is minus 5. Now, since what is A1 by A2? It is 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? It is again 1 by 2. And what is C1 by C2? Minus 2 by minus 5 is 2 by 5. So, students, since A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2, it is same as this case. So means क्या होगा? The lines are, therefore the equations, कौन सी इक्वेशन जो हमारी लीनियर इक्वेशन दी हुई है, are inconsistent. तो जब इनकंसिस्टेंट है तो मीन्स दे आर हैविंग नो सोल्यूशन एंड आर हैविंग नो सोल्यूशन. क्योंकि इसका ग्राफ कैसे बनेगा? पैरेलल लाइन बनेगी, और हमें बताया गया है कि आपने ग्राफ उसी का ड्रॉ करना है जो कंसिस्टेंट है. सो लेट अस चेक whether the equations are consistent or not. So here A1 is 2, B1 is 1, and C1 is minus 6. A2 means coefficient of x of second equation 4, B2 is minus 2, and C2 is minus 4. So since A1 by A2 कितना आ गया आपका? 1 by 2, and B1 by B2 कितना आ गया? That is minus 1 by 2. So अब दोनों सेम नहीं है तो हमको C1 by C2 निकालने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. So since A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, so therefore the equations are consistent. And जब कभी भी A1 by A2 और B1 by B2 की रेशियो सेम नहीं होती है तो लाइन्स क्या करती हैं? दे विल इंटरसेक्ट. और जब इंटरसेक्ट करती हैं एक पॉइंट पे तो मींस सॉल्यूशन कितना होगा? यूनिक सॉल्यूशन होगा. एंड आर इंटरसेक्टिंग एट वन पॉइंट. सो इट मींस इसका ग्राफ बनेगा. तो लेट अस टेक द इक्वेशंस एंड फाइंड द थ्री सेट ऑफ वैल्यूज. सो व्हाट वी हैव? 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. ठीक है? From first equation, find out. So it's better since the coefficient of y अगर 1 दिया हुआ है, better है कि हम y की वैल्यू फाइंड करते हैं. minus 6 को when you shift it on the side, it will plus 6 minus 2x. So find out the set of values. Okay, so you have to put the value of x. So if you put the value of x to be 0, 2 into 0 is 0, 6 minus 0 is 6. If you put 2, 2 to the 4, and what is 6 minus 4? It is 2. If you put 1, 2 ones are 2, 6 minus 2 is 4. So this is one set of value. अब हम लेंगे second equation. So from second equation, what we have? 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. So अब बेटा let us take the coefficient of this. आप ऐसे कोई भी ले सकते हो. 4x is equal to 2y plus 4 because when you shift it to the side. Now what you get? You get x is equal to 2y plus 4 by 4. Now let us take the values of x, y. ठीक है? Now if you take the value of y to be 0, because हमें वो वैल्यू पुट करनी होती है बेटा विच इज ऑन द राइट साइड. सो ये क्या है दिया? y इज इक्वल 0 दिए, तो 4 by 0 4 by 4 is 1. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? सो हमारा 1 आ गया आपका बेटा. सो अब नाउ फाइंड पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ y 2. सो 2 to the 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 by 4 is 2. यहाँ भी 2 आ गया. If you put the value of y to be 3, 3 to 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 by 4 is 5 by 2 means 2.5. So in this way you have the set of values. Now draw the graph. X is 0 and y is 6. It is here. X2, y2 is here. X1 and y4. It is somewhere here. So let us draw the line. So what we get? We will get a straight line passing through the point. Okay. So ये आ गया आपका. It is 2 2. It is 1 4 and it is 0 6. 0 6. Okay. So x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. एक पॉइंट कॉमन आ गया. X is equal to 2.5 somewhere here and 3 is somewhere here. So now join this. When you join the points, what we get? We get a straight line. Okay. So students, level it now. It is 1 0 and it is 2.5 and 3. So since two lines will intersect at one point, तो जहां पर काटेगी वही सॉल्यूशन होगा. So since two lines intersect at this point 2,2, यहां पर काट रहे हैं वो. So therefore the solution of graph is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. Understand, students?